Ben, make the noises now. Like, just chair noises.
I'm like trying to make it be loud now, and it's not even. Like, it won't be. Do you hear this? Or do you not hear this? Like, I'm going back and forth.
Welcome to Way Too Broad, a show and tell program for really, really ridiculously excited grown-ups. I'm Hannah, and these are my co-hosts, Erin and Ben. Hi, Erin.
Hi, what's up, Hannah? What's up, Ben? It would be great to not be a grown-up. Okay, what's up, Ben?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
It would be great.
I like being a grown-up in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, what's the point of looking backwards, right? So, like, let's just all like it, I guess. I guess, what else do we have?
Do me a favor, just like it. What's that from? That's from a movie I watch a lot. Can you do me a favor? Just like it. Okay?
Is it?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's gonna bother me. It's one of the, like...
It's going to be impossible to Google that.
Meet Joe Black.
Is it?
It's not from Meet Joe Black.
Never seen it.
I know what you're trying to do. And it's close, but it's not.
I don't know what I'm trying to do.
I have a picture in the head of the actress who's saying this line, and it's
Catherine O'Hara.
I don't know her name. It's not her.
I'm trying my best.
Oh fuck! I know you're helping. I don't know, and we need to move on. Okay.
I have a question. Is it dangerous for me to open up like emails that are clearly scammy?
If you don't
like,
click, on any of the links, no.
Okay. Because we got an email. Oh, let's do drinks. Erin, what are you drinking?
Oh, great. I have 3 drinks. Oh, man, I forgot to fill my ice water, so just have, like, the end
it's just a sip.
Water.
I find that offensive.
It's a few sips. Yeah, I know you're mocking me, but it's true. Well, I only have a few sips, but I also have, like, a full cup of coffee, so my plan is when I run out of water to drink, I'll just drink this coffee like it's water.
Mm.
And then additionally, I have this soul latte, which I've had in the past. This is a shout-out to... the Triangle's fine, The Corner Mobile Coffee, who delivers me these delicious lattes. Every now and again, I have a full one to drink here. So I have 2 caffeines and a little bit of water. That's doctor recommended, folks.
Boy, that's a lot of caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
That's good for you.
Yep.
Ben, what are you drinking?
I have a mostly empty water, and then I have
a water
full of water with ice. A water full of water.
Okay.
Nice.
A water full of water. That's like how eggs are. Like, have you ever seen the MBMBAM clip?
No.
Justin is like, imagine an egg, and then like his brothers give him a lot of shit and like say they're like imagining a turtle egg and stuff. But the point is, if you take an egg and you crack it into a bowl, what's in the bowl?
Egg.
An egg, right?
Yeah.
So that's like an egg with an egg in it.
Oh, I agree with this.
Yeah, an egg is full of egg.
It's a good clip. I'm gonna send that clip for later consumption. There's like a fun animatic about it that I like a lot. What they were originally talking about was, are we all just ghosts trapped inside of bodies, basically? And then somehow it got to this egg discussion.
That reminds me of that,
I support that.
the MBMBAM episode, speaking of ghosts, where it came to light, I think that both Justin and Travis assumed that in Toy Story, the toys came to life because they were all ghosts inside the toys.
Well, they like assumed that?
And like Griffin started to make fun of one of them for thinking that. I think he started making fun of Travis, and Justin was like, well, I think that's the only thing that makes sense. Like, they both ganged up on him. It was so weird.
But, like, it's like not that they sat and thought about it. It's like, they were like, oh, clearly this is what the movie intended us to believe. That's funny.
What am I drinking? Fuck. I dropped something. Okay. I'm drinking iced tea in a nice goblet. Nice. It's like...
I was wondering what that was.
Iridescent.
Your nails are nice.
Some of them are, yeah.
Some of your nails are nice. I'm just noticing the one that's not so much. But the other ones are.
Yeah.
The other one is completely unpainted. Can you talk about your deciin? We've got, okay, it says, for the listener, Hannah's nails on her left hand, she's got a really beautiful, they're like incandescent, is that how we say it?
They're
iridescent.
It's
like iridescent. Incandescent's a light bulb.
Iridescent. Thank you. They're iridescent. Some are purple that turn green. And then, so on 3 of her fingers, her pinky, her ring, and her middle finger, on her left hand, they have a beautiful paint. They look like they're just painted. And then, mysteriously, 2 of her
What the fuck?
She's several fingers. They're just not painted at all. What's happening? This is hard to describe because it's hard to understand.
I will
Neither of her
explain it.
thumbs are painted, and then her left index finger, and then the rest are painted for some reason.
Yeah.
But like freshly painted. It's not like they've chipped away over time. They look like they've just been done.
They have.
I know not this morning, but perhaps last night.
Like a few days ago. I will explain it when we get to my obsession.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Well, some of your fingers look very nice.
Thank you. We have an email from Twitch Company.
Excellent.
It's very legitimate, and the email address is a Gmail address. And it says in all caps, Twitch is giving out end of the year bonuses to all members with the smiley face at the end. And I'm just going to read it because it sounds like a really exciting opportunity. First of all, at the very top, it's from Authorix Digital Marketing, which I guess must be Twitch's parent company. And
yeah, they used to be owned by Amazon, but then they got bought by Authorix. What is it? Authorix Digital Marketing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, known media giant Authorix. It says, welcome to the world of promotion for your Twitch channel. You should open this email if you can, because the pictures are also great. There's a picture of...
see it.
There's a picture... I think it's in the promotions inbox.
Oh, yes, there it is.
I think. Okay. So the next section, there's a young professional African-American woman standing in like a circle, and it says, hello, great streamers. As we all know, Twitch is the world's leading live streaming platform for gamer and the things we love. Watch and chat now with millions of other fans from around the world. And then there's a contact us link. I'm just going to hover over that. And it's not telling me what it is. That's fine. Not going to click it. And then it says affiliate the fastest way. And then, so there's another link to get affiliated within 4 to 10 days, whatever. There's a create a mascot link. Let me see if there are any more that are fun to talk about. We create an eye-catchy logo that will create a good brand awareness for your channel. There's one about being a Twitch partner.
You see that header?
The header?
At the bottom, towards the bottom.
Active benefits of our services.
Active benefits of our services.
It's like they misspoke accidentally as they were typing it. And then didn't go back and fix
Exclusive
it properly.
marketing/management. 100% customer satisfaction. High quality with good result.
That's one of the benefits.
Just one result, but it's high quality and it's good.
This is a genuine, organic, and professional service to grow your channel.
Organic.
Best regards! Alyssa. This is from Alyssa.
Oh, I love it.
Wow, and at the bottom it says it's from Lagos, Nigeria. Isn't made with love in Flowdesk. Cool. Great promotion for your product. Lagos,
What about
Nigeria? Okay, that is... Okay.
It's the capital.
Okay, I see. No, it's funny, I was just seeing on Twitter the other day someone saying that they were, like, curious about Nigerian Prince emails, whether they still exist, but they had recently gotten a scam email from something that said at the bottom that they were based in Lagos, Nigeria. So that's interesting.
They've moved on to being Twitch princes.
So I don't think we'll be taking advantage of that, but thank you so much to Twitch and Alyssa and Authorix Digital Marketing for the opportunity.
I think it's Bothrix. Isn't there a big B in the logo?
Is it Bothrix? Maybe.
It's not written out anywhere. Or Botrix?
No. Botrix.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow, they're really being upfront.
Thanks a lot. We appreciate the email.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
We will definitely get back to you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We'll think about getting back to you. Let's see. Upfront stuff. This week hasn't... This week has not been as interesting a week with regards to people who deserve things getting what they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
President left the hospital. He's now looking to expose... Actually, I think currently now or earlier today, he was exposing thousands of people on the South Lawn to his spray, which is clearly still infectious because he has not, sent out a press release about a negative test. In fact, his doctor has stopped giving daily updates entirely, either written or over the
Garden Wall.
We watched Over the Garden Wall. It was very good.
Yeah, my first time, so that was exciting. Hold on, I want to see where we talked about that episode.
Over the Garden Wall. That music.
Oh, that's back when we were still using those for the titles.
Oh, that must have been very early.
Episode 7, Over the Garden
so
Wall.
The first 10 episodes, yeah.
Yeah, Over the Garden Wall. So that was October 15th of 2017, and can you believe it took me till 2020 to watch them? I'm bad at this podcast.
I didn't watch it till last year the first time, so it took me like 2 years.
There you go.
That music.
I win.
You know that the band or whatever, the group that made the music for Over the Garden Wall, like that's the only thing they've ever done together. They just like came together for this beautiful moment of music that I can't get enough of, and then disbanded again. Sad.
Yeah, that was a delight. Watch Mini was in full swing. It's going great. I still haven't missed any. I don't think you have either, Hannah. Oh, you haven't. You did an alternative schedule one of the days, but yeah, we're still hundo. Me and Molly going strong. The only one we'll probably miss is actually Halloween night because I think might go see some friends in a backyard fire. They're not going to be in the fire, neither are we, but we're gonna go surround.
You could watch it earlier in the day, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good idea, but I think it's a weekday, right?
No, it's Saturday.
Oh, is it?
Halloween's Saturday, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. So we might do that. We might do that then.
We're gonna probably go see some friends
come back
in a backyard fire tomorrow, so that's exciting for us.
Oh, good.
Are they going to be in the fire, like burning?
Yeah, you have to.
You're burning some friends.
Yeah, you have to really specify.
No, I don't think so. They didn't mention anything about that, so
that's how they get you. That's why you always have to ask.
Yikes. Well, we'll see.
I'm trying to think about upfronts.
Yeah, let me see. What did we talk about last week? Other than trunk.
Oh, I'm burning my Headless Horseman to ride candle, of course.
Oh, we didn't talk candles.
Quartz.
I have one called Fall Gathering. It's new.
Oh, hey, wow, that's very appropriate for going to visit friends in a fire.
Yeah.
In it.
I got no candle.
That's okay.
And I'm not ashamed.
Don't be.
You're not ashamed.
I won't be.
Don't be.
Hold on, I'm going to try to show you. Because it's a pretty one.
I want you to show me. Oh, that is pretty.
A pretty canal. Oh, I think I know what Erin's obsession is. I just thought of it.
Oh, interesting. I don't think you're gonna guess it, but you might be close.
Well, I guess we could pop in. I think Erin's first,
I wanna know what love is. I am.
Oh. Before you go, another thing you talked about Dorian Electra last week. I've been watching their music videos and they're awesome. And
cool.
So just wanted to tell you I did my homework.
Thank you. Love it.
Great job.
Love it. Love it. All right, Ben, what's my obsession this week?
Is it the new Voctave album? Is it Voctave? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's really close. It is very much Voctave related. So it was gonna be the new Voctave album. So I talked about Voctave. Man, I had the episode all ready to go. I talked about Voctave in episode... Why is this website slow? Who made this? Wow, I just ruined it. I talked about Voctave in episode 102. That was the perfect plan executed perfectly. Back in September of last year.
Great name.
Is that right? Yeah, September of last year. And I just love them. You know, I gotta say, they're probably one of my favorite bands at this point. You know, they do like choral a cappella, and I think they're just like so good. And they came out with a new album, which I was really excited about. Here's how excited I was. I like bought it with money. Like, you can get it on streaming, but I like pre-ordered it and purchased it because I like love them so much and I want to support what they do. And it's great. I love it. But actually what my obsession is it started yesterday. I was having a really rough day yesterday, and so to like self-soothe, I like to watch their videos, and there's one in particular that I love, and it's the Disness the Disney Princess Medley that the Disney Love Medley that they do with Kirsten what's her face from Pentatonics and Jeremy Michael Lewis, who is her boyfriend at the time. I don't know if y'all have watched this.
I think you might have. Was it out already the last time you talked about them?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's from like 2016.
Yeah, I think you might have talked about it last time too.
Yep. So I was watching that and self-soothing because it's just so good. And then one of the suggested videos was this were some vocal coaches reacting to it. And so I thought I would watch one of those. And then I got down this wormhole of this one. So my obsession is Tara Simon Studios reacting to all of the Voctave videos in chronological order. And what I love about it is that she starts with this first one. She's never heard of Voctave. What she does is, like, for her reaction videos, which is probably pretty common, is that she takes user suggestions and she goes in completely cold. So that her reactions are, like, completely, candid. And so so this one, since it's like a duet with Kirsten Maldonado, sorry, I'm butchering her name, and Jeremy Michael Lewis, she's not really, she kind of is talking mostly about them. So she's like critiquing she's a vocal coach, and so she's kind of critiquing different things that they're doing, or pointing out things that they're doing, or being like, oh, that was really beautiful and here's why, or like, that was really difficult and he did it in a really great way. And so throughout the video, she's enjoying parts of the things that Voctave is doing. So Voctave is obviously providing all of the background, like beautiful, you know, the beautiful music in the background, and then the two singers are singing. And she keeps referring to Voctave as like background singers. And I hate it. I'm like watching this. She's clearly like really being impressed by them, but she keeps being like, wow, these background singers are good. And I'm like, they're not background singers, it's Voctave, you flip. And so then, you know, that's a good video, and she's like impressed, and, you know, whatever. And then like the next video is from maybe a few months later, and she's like, oh, this is a Voctave video. Maybe I've done a Voctave video, I'm not sure. And so she watched it, and she's like being impressed, and she's like, oh yeah, that one girl, there's this woman in Voctave named Kate, and she does these incredible high notes. Like, she's obviously like a trained opera singer or something, and she makes these incredible sounds that I haven't heard another singer do. And then this Tara Simon is like, oh, that girl, I liked what she did there. She's like calling Kate like that girl, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And so then I watched another one, and then like over time that she does maybe 5 or 6 of these videos. By the end of the video, she's like a full-fledged like Octave fangirl. She's like, I'm reviewing an Octave video today. I'm so excited. They're one of my favorite groups. And by the last video, she's met them. She's like pleading with them, like, can I sing with you? I would just love a chance to sing with you. I'm really close. She's like full-fledged, like, Octave fangirl, and being like, that's Jamie there. You see Jamie in the blue. He arranges everything. He's brilliant. And he's like calling the singers by name and being like, oh girl, I love what you did there, Kate. Oh my God. Like, she's incredible. So, number one, I love that progression so much because I was so, like, in the moment angry that she was calling them background singers because they're just all so incredibly talented. And it was really, I've been obsessed with Voctave for over a year now. And nobody is with me, and that's totally fine. So it's been really gratifying to see her, like, freak out about something. Like, a song that I know really well, we'll get to a part which I think is just, like, absolutely stunning, and she'll pause it and be like, can you believe that? And I'm like, I know, girl, right? So I feel like I'm also, like, getting that satisfaction of, like, geeking out about something with somebody. And it's extra rewarding because she's a, like, classically trained vocal coach. So she's talking about it in really technical terms, which is fun. But also she's, like, blown away by, like, how fucking talented they are. And, like, the arrangements themselves are just, like, jaw-dropping. And then the fact that all of these singers individually are incredibly talented enough to, like, produce, fulfill the arrangements in a really wonderful way. So that's my obsession this week. I'm loving it. I might try to seek out more. But that is Tara Simon Studios.
So
on
it looks
YouTube.
It looks like if you go, did the next one always kind of show up in your recommended?
Yeah, I think if you start with the Disness, I keep doing that, Disney.
Give him the Disness.
The Disness Princey medley is the Disney Love medley. It might suggest them to you in order.
That is what I'm thinking, because I'm kind of clicking through and I'm getting that. The next one is...
Yeah.
Actually, the Disness one is the second one she does, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's first it's the Disney Love medley, then it's the Disney Princess medley.
That's what I meant. I keep meaning to say Disney Love medley. That's the first one, but I'm saying Disness because my brain is confusing with Disney Princess. So yeah. Yeah.
You also called them Octave, like, several times, which was...
I know. I just don't know what to say.
My favorite band is Octave. They sing Disness songs.
That girl does a great job. Voctave. But, yeah, and their new album's out. It's really great. It's on Spotify. They got their Spotify situation figured out, where there was, like, there was a whole album under their, like, artist page that did not belong to them. It was really jarring, like, crunchy electronic music. So I would, like, listen to their stuff on shuffle, and every once in a while it'd be, like, really beautiful, like, choral, like, somewhere over the rainbow, and then it's like, but they got that figured out. It's gone now.
That's funny. Yeah.
I love them. I do. I've been really trying to... it might be obvious, but really try to get Aunt Brown. I feel like Aunt Brown really could be that person who would really be on that level with me. So I've really been trying to, like, to pump them up to her so she can become a Voctave super fangirl like me.
Yeah, it does seem like it would be up her alley. We can try to help you with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe we're helping you right now because she'll listen to this.
Yeah, check him out, Aunt Brown. You probably have, because I've been plugging them away in the music channel.
She probably has. She probably liked them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to watch these. I like these, like, vocal coach reacts type things. I really like the one for all the vocal coach reacting to oh my god, what's her name? LP.
Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah, LP. Yep.
Very good.
Lip.
There's also, I'm now that I'm through all of her Voctave reactions, I'm looking at her reacting to, I guess his name is Dimash, and I watched one, and he's got an incredible voice. So I'm also thinking she'll probably kind of review artists who are of the same ilk as Voctave as far as like musicality goes, and so I'm excited to maybe even discover some new artists as I go through these.
So do you think your obsession, would you call it Tara Simon Studios, or specifically the progression of, probably right now it's the progression of watching all the Voctave videos in order?
Yeah, it's definitely, Tara Simon Studios watching, live reacting to Voctave videos in chronological order. Because like that specifically was very nice. To go from like the background singers to like, oh my god, I met them. Can we please sing together? Like knowing them by name, full fucking fangirl.
Yeah, that's great. That sounds delightful. Yeah. I'm all about self-soothing behavior. My obsession this week is also pretty self-soothing, but we'll get to that later.
Excellent.
Yes, but now it's time for Ben. If you're ready. I don't know what I meant
I'm
to
ready.
do with that sentence.
Fucking so ready, dude.
If you would grease us with your obsession.
If you please, sir. My obsession is a straight up repeat from, I looked it up 5 months ago.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
From episode 133, This Candle is Fucking Me Up. And it's Adventure Time.
Oh.
Because we just finished today Adventure Time.
Wow.
So we were watching it then. We sort of slowed down as we were watching other stuff. And also, there are a few seasons that are very long in Adventure Time. Like, season 5 is 52 episodes. Season 6 is 43 episodes. Whereas the first 4 are 26, just for reference. So, like, doubles in life. But my god, it's just such a beautiful, nice show, and it's such a great mix of like, just like silly little funny episodes that mean nothing, and then also this like really big story that keeps growing, and by the end, they basically like, they kind of touch on like every little piece of lore and other, like everything about the stories of every character in the final episode in a really cool way. I will say like, part of the reason we slowed down is because I think it was like season 5 or season 6. One of the really long ones gets like, I feel like a little bit boring as you go on, because it's just like, it's kind of a lot of the just like silly random episodes, which while they are great, I do like them mixed in with the ones that actually have to do with the bigger story.
Yeah.
But then like season 7 to the end, season 7, 8, 9, and 10 are just so good and so funny and so much continuous story going on, and you learn so much about all the characters. And I'm really excited because they have an HBO Max miniseries that's like currently in the process of coming out called Adventure Time Distant Lands, which is a follow-up to Adventure Time. And I think it's 4 hour-long episodes that are being released like in every few months, and only one of them is currently out. So that's like next on our list, I think, of things to watch. Only one's out. Next 3 we're going to watch as they come out, I think. But yeah, it's just great. It's so musical and nice.
Yeah, I love the music.
And it's gay at the end, confirmed.
Oh, nice.
If you ask me, though, I think it was pretty well confirmed. Kylie and I agree on this, like pretty well confirmed much earlier than that. For people that don't know, it's Princess Bubblegum and Marceline. I don't mind spoiling that because I think it's adorable. And like there's a whole storyline pretty early on where you find out that I think in the show they said like they used to be like really close friends a long time ago, and then you find out that like Princess Bubblegum's most prized possession is a t-shirt that Marceline lent her when they were friends, and she like still owns it and like sleeps in it. Yeah, like
she sleeps in it?
She sleeps in it.
Oh, gay.
Yeah, and then so that's another really cool thing about the past few seasons is there are these 3 kind of like self-contained miniseries. Well, not self-contained because they take place in the context of a larger story, but they're like 8 episode long miniseries within the show itself called Stakes, Islands, and Elements that are really, really, really good. They're like some of my favorite parts of the show. And Stakes focuses all on Marceline and how she like kind of became the vampire demon queen that she is. And it's really, really cool. And also in those episodes, there's like a moment I think where Marceline like thinks about what she would do if she was mortal and was like at the end of her life, and she like imagines her and Princess Bubblegum like growing old together in a house. It's like, and this is like several seasons before they kiss in the last episode. So like it's like this is what I mean, where like it's pretty well confirmed, I think, very early, but then it's like especially confirmed in the last episode.
That's what bothers me about that is if it were two dudes, like if those characters were male and that happened, I feel like that is considered to be more explicitly gay than like two women because of this like, you know, female romantic friendship thing that is very very much a thing. Like you can assume like, oh, they're growing old together as gal pals. That's normal. But not you, but you know.
I do think I think you're right, but I think in the context of everything else that happens between them in the show, I felt like it was pretty obvious.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. But I think you're totally right that it can be like you got to be explicit.
Yeah.
You got to be explicit earlier if you ask me.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah, enough of this last episode shit. Okay, two things. First of all, I just was reading on Twitter today, apparently The Haunting of Bly Manor is very gay in a way that is very relevant to the plot, but it is also very spooky. This is per Noelle Stevenson and Molly Knox Ostertag, so they would know. But secondly, it's an interesting point, Erin, because I also feel like that same thing of like, oh, if two men decided to grow old together or dreamed of growing old together, they're obviously gay, and if two women did, maybe they're gal pals, is also kind of, it's a total double standard, but I feel like it kind of says more about like toxic masculinity than about like the way we think of women in that particular case. Like it actually that's why I think it's important to make these things explicit, like across all the spectrum of like gender and sexuality in your shows. Like representation can't just be like by implication and assumption anymore. It's like not sufficient. It never was, but especially not now. But it is interesting because it shouldn't have to imply that they're gay. They could also be like pals. Like
true that.
You know, I don't know. It's interesting. Gender roles are stupid, in my opinion. Yeah,
true that.
Hot take.
Are you sure you want to have that recorded on the podcast?
It's like last week we said we hope the president dies, and you're like, are you sure you want that on the podcast? Even Chris Christie has left the hospital. It's just we can't get anything.
I told you this would happen.
I know, you did.
That's why we had to savor it last week.
They're still gonna die eventually. He's fucking old as shit.
Gonna keep taking people down with them.
Did you hear the interview that he gave where he said his doctors... I didn't hear it, I only read about it, that his doctor said he could have been one of the dyers if he hadn't been treated quickly enough. Like, that's how he phrased it.
One of the dyers.
One of the dyers?
One of the dyers, yes. Like,
I don't want to talk about him anymore.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He's terrible.
Let's talk about a sweet little show called Adventure Time.
Yeah. Ben, I watched one episode. One episode and I liked it, but Molly wanted to keep watching Steven Universe.
Yeah, we may get in on that now that we finish Adventure Time.
Yeah, do it! I want to finish Adventure Time.
That's like the next... When you finish Adventure Time, that's the next recommended thing is Steven Universe on Hulu.
So is that safe to say that Molly's liking it then? Are you also liking it, Erin?
What, Adventure Time or
Steven Universe?
Yeah, we like it. It's our show that we are watching, during dinner, except for this month where we're watching a scary movie every night until Halloween. And I felt good about... Well, Boston Menu, I actually, when I was thinking that we might have to skip the Halloween movie night, I was like, well, we still get 100% Wasserman because it's until Halloween, not inclusive.
Wow.
So we need to change the acronym if we want it to be until and including Halloween.
Wasmanuhi. Watch a scary movie every night until Halloween inclusive.
Wasserman Nymph. Watch a scary movie every night until November 1st.
So, anyway. But watching it earlier in the day is a good idea. I can have it all.
You could finish with Hereditary, that would be fine. We've all seen Hocus Pocus.
I don't know if I'm going to watch Hereditary, honestly.
I don't know if I'm going to do it again either.
I've also never seen Hocus Pocus.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Why did you shush?
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Do I have to cut that out?
Yeah. Cut all this out.
It's the new signal for cut this out.
That's Hocus Bogus, babe. My first year for Hocus Pocus was last year. I will let you in on a little secret. It's not a super, good movie. That is a hot take. I know. It's a beloved, Halloween movie, but it's not that good.
Well, this is the thing that I feel like part of what we're doing this year is learning that some of our favorite old Halloween movies are not that good.
Not that good. I'm disappointed.
Do you want to talk about Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah, it was I was bored. Honestly, the music is very good. The music is still very good.
Yeah.
But
much better than Corpse Bride, which sucks.
Yeah,
I know. I thought
basically
that was,
every way.
I thought that was a good movie. And then I was watching it and I was like, I don't think it is. What's going on?
And I think
keep
Kylie
having
pointed
opinions I don't agree with.
Kylie pointed out how there's so many similarities between those two movies. Between Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride, in that there's the skinny lanky dude who has the I guess dead woman was obsessed with him. But I felt like it was at least a little more justified in Night Before Christmas, just because Jack Skellington has the whole king of Halloween thing and everyone loves him, and Sally's been in love with him her whole life. Whereas with Victor and Corpse Bride, it was just he played the piano once, and Victoria was instantly in love with him, and Emily was he put a ring on her finger and she was in love with him.
Didn't even just said some
nothing
vows.
else. And they both were instantly in love with him. And I was like, what the fuck?
I will say it did seem like that piano maybe had some magic powers, because when she played the piano with him, then they were in love. So, I'm not saying that's canon, but that was my, head canon.
Yes.
But, yeah, it was not good. I will say both of those still very beautiful to watch, still very impressive, thinking that they're thinking about how they're claymation. Still, very visually scary in Nightmare Before Christmas. But, yeah, what went on with the music in Corpse Bride? It was just so boring.
Not good, not good.
Yeah.
I can't remember a single song from that.
I mean, honestly, we were off to a really strong start with Little Shop of Horrors. What a quality movie. But we've had some good ones. I'm excited for Jaws tonight. I've never seen it.
I fucking love Jaws.
Coco.
But will you after tonight? That's the cue. I
mean, I watched Jaws for the first time 3 years ago, maybe. So it's still.
And I
have really enjoyed. I know we're only 10 days in, but I have enjoyed anticipating the next movie every day.
Me too.
I thought it could go either way. I could be ugh, this again, but I've been excited about it. So
yeah, I feel the same way. I was is this gonna become what's the word?
Slog?
Tiresome?
Yeah, one of those.
A fucking slog.
Yeah. But it's been every morning I'm oh, I gotta work all day, and then I'm oh, but I have a movie tonight, and I wrote them all on my calendar.
We had a strong weekend with Jaws and Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then
we should do props for Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, my parents could help us with that, actually. They know, they I think used to go to live screenings or whatever. I don't know what the props are.
One is toast. At one point they say toast, and you're supposed to throw a toast.
What? Okay.
I don't remember what all the things are.
I don't think I'm going to make toast.
How long do I have to
But we could maybe do
GIF.
maybe we could do like GIF reactions. So instead of like props, we could just do like a GIF prop or something.
Ooh, that's fun.
That's a good idea.
That's really fun.
channel.
Okay, yes. So we should probably prep to make sure we have all the GIFs that we need. So, or all the, you're talking about GIFs, not, I was thinking of like the little emoji things, but we can do GIFs. GIFs is good.
Like animated GIFs.
Yeah.
Or emojis. Yeah, I think that could be fun.
Okay, we don't need to prep for that because there's an unlimited supply of those. Okay.
I was kind of wondering where you were headed. I was like, she's doing some homework. I'm just going to see I'm going to let Giphy rip and see what happens.
Yeah. We have Giphy. We don't need to prepare for that. I just like misinterpreted you completely, despite the fact that you spoke perfectly fine. So
for once in this fucking podcast, I said what I meant. Check out Octave's Disness.
Disness Princey, Melba.
Disness Princey, Melba toast.
I like that.
I like that.
Oh my god.
Can I pee-pee break? Can I pee-pee?
Yeah.
Quick, you can pee-pee? Okay.
Yeah, go. Just get the fuck out of here.
Just gonna go pee-pee.
I had a dream the other night that I peed on the floor in the bathroom.
Was it?
I almost just did.
I've been having weird dreams. Oh, Ben, I had this other dream, and Erin, I think, can still hear this, that our whole family got together. We, like, very carefully merged our bubbles, like, our family immediate, but also all our extended family. Like, even more than a normal Thanksgiving, it was, like, everybody, like, people I hadn't ever even met before were showing up, but they were all family. And we had rented this house in the middle of a town square, and we were inside, like, having a grand old time and, like, chatting and dancing and singing and stuff, and people kept lining up outside because they thought it was like a dance club. And I kept having to go out and be like, this is not a public event, you will not get in, you need to leave. But people were not believing me about it. And then it became a horror thing because I didn't have a mask and none of these people had masks, and this man who had been showing up over and over again to try to get in showed up again, but he was like sweating, and I was like, why are you here? And he's like, I think you should get tested for the virus. And then he like fell on the ground and started convulsing, and then I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Everyone knows happens.
Yeah, right. And then I ran into the room where all of our fucking family was without a mask, not thinking, and started yelling because I was so angry about this man. And then I was like, oh my god, and I like ran into the other room and was like like just basically infected everybody on my way out the door. So
wow.
Yeah, but it was fun before that. So
I went to the dentist this week and for an exam, and she was like, I'm seeing evidence of clenching and grinding at night, and she's like, and I was like, yeah, I've been waking up with my like jaw like clenched really tight. She said that she's seen this she's seen this more cases of this than they ever have before.
Wow.
Recently.
Wow.
And I'm like, wonder why.
Wow, fascinating.
I sleep with a mouth guard now.
Yeah, Ian has to do that also.
It's pretty good.
It's great.
It tastes good.
Delicious.
I eat it. Now I eat it in my sleep, but it's good. It's good.
Just tearing through these
My
things.
dreams, it's so yummy.
It's good. I got one made of jelly beans. It's good.
The dentist recommended that I have.
Sure did.
Jelly bean mouth guard.
I was like, you choose. Well, she was like, mouth guard. I was like, you choose. I'm gonna get one made of jelly beans. Like, no clench my jaw or sugar rot through my teeth. You choose.
Wow, that's a good bit. I liked it.
I was channeling
my funny. Huh?
I was channeling my Tim Robbins there.
Oh yeah. All right.
Sugar rot through my teeth. You choose.
Should I go?
Tim Robbins? Not Tim Robbins. The guy who did I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah, that's who I thought you were talking about.
Tim Robinson.
Oh, right, yeah.
Tim Robinson, thank you.
Yeah.
Tim Robbins is that old actor.
That was like the other day I never asked you guys about this. I don't know if this is a good story. This is not my obsession. This is an up middle, okay? But,
Up middle.
we got this hand soap a while ago, and it was the only one they had in stock at Target. But it also had like a nice like environmental story to it because it comes in a metal bottle that's like more recyclable and stuff. So we got it. We got 2 different fragrances of it, and Ian cannot stand it. He says it smells like gas station hand soap. And I know that's
which I kind of like.
You know, I know
Hot
the
take.
smell he's
What's wrong
talking
with
about,
that?
like that like public restroom. Like I don't like it. I agree with him that smell is bad. No disrespect to your nose, Erin. But
And Ben's.
Don't
single me out.
Disrespect to Ben's nose, but no disrespect to yours.
Okay.
And
What the fuck?
Thanks.
and
Sweet.
but I didn't smell it. It smelled fine to me. And now it's reached a point where it's become clear that not only can Ian smell some substance that I can't in this soap, but he can smell it very strongly and a long time after I've washed my hands. Like we've had several instances where I'll be having Ian smell something that's in my hand, and he'll be like, "Oh, it smells really weird and bad," and then he's like, "Oh no, that's just your hand." And sometimes I will pet the cat, and then he will sniff the cat's head later and be like, "Why does this head smell so disgusting like chemicals?" And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. So like I don't know. And the other thing that's weird about this is that like Ian's sense of smell is typically much worse than mine. So it seems to me like this is some sort of genetic thing, like how I can taste red food coloring. It seems like he can smell something that I can't.
What are the ingredients of this soap?
I don't know.
And have you stopped using it as a mercy?
No, because we have 2 whole things of it, and we have to like get through it.
Does he smell it in both? No, you don't. You don't have to get through it. You can bail on it.
So he ordered a different soap for his hands. So he only has to smell it if my hands are like right in his face. Other than that,
you posted this picture, but I don't see any. Because if he smells it in both fragrances, it's clearly not the lavender buds.
No, it's not lavender. He loves lavender. Where did I post that? Random. But anyway, at the end of that, after this long, I posted about this in our family Slack, and then at the end, I realized how ridiculous and silly a story it was, and I wrote, "Does this ever happen to you?" And like nobody reacted to any part of it.
I'm so sorry. I did read it, but I want the ingredients list. Is what I want for both.
I'll send an ingredients.
Gets it for both.
I'll send an ingredients list later. We'll see.
This made me think of something. Shoot, what was it? Excuse me.
Oh,
Made me think of something too.
But neither of you can remember.
Kind of.
Was it about gas station?
I can remember.
Oh,
let's just waiting to see if Erin will.
No, you go.
If she does suddenly.
Thank you. I'll think of it. Wow, that's like the second thing I can't think of this.
I feel your pain.
Kylie and I were watching one of Julien Solomita's cooking videos the other day, and he used an induction cooker in it, and while it was on, the whole time it was on, it was like I could hear this really annoying buzzing that was like making the back of my neck feel weird, like it was like vibrating some shit in my spine. Like the whole time it was on, and Kylie could not hear it and was not experiencing it at all, and then the moment he turned it off, it went away.
Send
the video?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember which one it was. It was a while ago.
I've been watching a lot of his videos. He uses that thing a lot, doesn't he?
Maybe.
Because it's like when he doesn't use a stove.
I can't think of what I was gonna say when you were talking about the hand soap thing.
Send.
I think you should bail on the soap.
I want it, like, it was the only one in stock at Target. Like,
But surely you can get more soap now, like Amazon. Do you want me to Amazon you some soap?
No. I just want to use the soap that we have.
Yeah, that's legit.
I think he uses it in this latest one.
You know, it's like Molly brews this tea. Some of the tea that she likes is like an herbal tea. I'm gonna sneeze. Whew. I wish I could sneeze. Some of the tea that she likes is herbal, and one of the ingredients, I can like taste it in the back of my throat when she's like brewing it anywhere in the house, and I haven't figured out what it is yet, but it's disgusting, and she doesn't know. She doesn't have that.
No, that wasn't an induction cooker in that one.
Sense.
I'm trying to find it. It was so long ago.
And man, it is weird. I really love Julien, and I hope and know that he has fans of his own. But it is weird to watch his content and not have Jenna come in at the end to taste it, like when he cooks and stuff. Makes me feel weird.
She doesn't do that just because she wants to stay off camera?
Yeah, she's like off the internet completely.
She doesn't appear on...
For her.
Wow.
Their stream channel is no longer Jenna Julien, it's just called Julien.
Yeah. Did she like totally like... I know that she had her other reasons, but did she also... Do you feel like she just got burnt out?
Yeah, I do.
Probably.
And it's just like it really enjoying not being a public eye?
Yes. I think that like I found her apology to be quite genuine for everything that it was. I also, as I mentioned at the time, like she was like kind of seeming burnt out to me. And I kind of think ultimately she probably came to the conclusion that at least for now that like being like so present on the internet or really being on the internet at all was like not helpful for her mental health. And it seems like she's like going to therapy and stuff. Like he's, you know, pretty much, or she mentioned she was like getting the help she needed. So I think that.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, cool.
Is he a pro chef?
No.
Okay,
he just cooks a lot. It's like 14 and a half minutes when he starts using the induction cooker.
All right, first I want Ben to listen to it and see if it happens again to you.
I do too. Yes.
Okay, 14 and a half. Give me a timestamp.
14:40.
Yeah. I hear it. It doesn't affect me, but I hear it if I turn my volume all the way up.
I don't hear it.
I definitely hear it.
I feel it fucking right here.
There's definitely like a tone that's happening that is very dissonant and high pitched for sure.
I simply don't hear it.
I guess I just have good old young ears.
Yeah.
And Kylie has the ears of a 40-year-old man.
Yeah. Kylie and I, yeah.
She also has the hearing of a 40-year-old man.
Oh, got her. Last week we called her a skeleton, and now this.
Wow.
She has a Sir Skellington shirt on today.
Wow. And then she had the pants on last time. Yeah. All right, let's get into my obsession then.
What you got?
Let's get into it.
All right.
What you got?
So, I have also been watching YouTube videos, and they've also been kind of in a self-soothing manner, where I just want to watch something that has, like, nothing to do with anything, and is someone, like, exploring their passion, right? And I mentioned kind of, last week I mentioned one of my self-soothing YouTubers was Sophia Nygaard. I think she has a YouTube friend, named Christine, who runs a channel called Simply Nailogical, which is a nail painting, like a nail art channel. And, I had been hearing about her for the longest time because Jenna mentions her in her videos a lot. She's a really big YouTuber. She has like a similar number of followers to Sophia, like somewhere in the 8 million range. Subscribers. And, also she did a big brand launch last year of a nail polish brand called Hollow Taco. But that was all I knew about her until recently. And I kind of thought like, oh, that's not really up my alley. Like, I don't really give a shit about nail art. I can't keep it on my nails anyway, which is still true. But, I went and watched some of her videos because first of all, a lot of them are not nail art. It's kind of like a running joke that she used to do nail art and she doesn't anymore, but she does sometimes. But also, she's like not what you would expect from a nail art channel. Like most nail art channels are, she kind of used to be. So I'm going to tell you like what I understand to be the progression of Christine. So she, always had a hobby of doing like her own nail art, and she always really liked like specifically a non-boring, you know, in her estimation, nail art. Like not like, she doesn't like creme colors, which are like the matte or like the flat colors. She always likes, like she's very obsessed with hollow. That's why her brand is called Hollow Taco. So she always did like fun nail art, but what she used to do were basically like close-up nail videos. She never really showed her face, and she did voiceover of like how to do what she was doing. And like they maybe had like a few jokes in there, and some like taglines and things, but they weren't specifically comedy videos. They were nail art videos. And then I think what happened, I've watched only like I've just been watching recommended videos, and they've been from all across her timeline. But like, as far as I can tell, she gained a lot of popularity doing that, eventually kind of started showing her face in videos too, and doing like testing products that had things to do with nails and stuff like that. And then at one point her nail broke really badly on her like recording hand. So she kind of ended up spending several months doing completely non-nail art related videos because she couldn't paint her nails at the time because it was like healing. So she made a video about it breaking, and then kind of just like went away from doing nail art completely for a few months, and kind of never completely went back. Like she does nail art now and then, but she just does like she does a lot of content with her cats, and she's got 2 cats. They're named Menchie and Zyler, and she has a boyfriend named Ben who
me?
And she's just got like, I don't know, there's something so, I think the thing I find soothing about Christine is, despite her kind of chaotic energy, she's got one of the most like consistent brands I've ever experienced in terms of a YouTuber. Like she is obsessed with hollow. Do we know what hollow is?
No.
Okay.
Holographic?
Yeah, I bought some of her stuff.
Thanks.
Yeah. So
Hannah showed us an empty vial.
So I don't know if you can see the label on this, not the nail polish itself, but the label is holographic. It's basically a material that shows like the whole range of the rainbow, the whole spectrum of the rainbow from different angles. So like a lot of glitters, but not all glitters are holographic in nature. So a lot of her channel became her like buying hollow things or checking to see if things that the media was calling holographic were actually holographic, because oftentimes they're not. People use that term very loosely. Like there's been things like holographic makeup or holographic nail polish that is actually just kind of like pearlescent, but it doesn't have the whole range of the rainbow. Mm-hmm. And so she'll always like buy those things and then do a video about how not hollow they are and like fake hollow and stuff. Like she's very obsessed with real versus fake hollow. She's always talking about how much she loves hollow. She's like decked out her whole studio with like a hollow trash can and a hollow, like everything is hollow, which I also love. You know, Hollow Taco is something that she's been saying for years before she started the brand, because she just mispronounces top coat as taco.
Oh, I was wondering.
Yeah.
Love it.
She has all these like little catchphrases that she says, like when like there are certain techniques where she uses like a pad, like a makeup sponge, and dabs it on her nails, and she's like, and just dab to make your nails fab, and like stuff like that. She just like always says it. She always says at the beginning, her intro is always, "Hello, it's me again. Christine from Simply Nailogical. Oh no, hello, it's me, Christine again." That's always her intro. She always says, "Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later, bye," at the end of her videos, and then goes like this with the camera, puts her hand over it. Like she's just like got these things that she just always does, and like it should be annoying. Like I feel myself thinking I should be annoyed at this, but I'm completely soothed by it. And oh, and she loves tea. Another big part of her brand is she loves tea. And her boyfriend, who I said his name's Ben, but she calls him Ban. he brings her tea in like all of her videos in the middle. He just like shows up with tea for her. And they have like this kind of like sardonic relationship with each other that I really enjoy. And he also like, what I think is sweet is that he definitely helps her like film the videos and stuff. But he also he knows all of her like little catchphrases from her videos, like the ones that I just described. Like it's also clear that he takes an interest and watches them, which I always just think is nice. they're Canadian. And the other thing I thought was really interesting about her is that that's part of their brand. Like, they do say A, not on purpose. They say A to each other all the time at the end of sentences. And like, and they talk about being from Canada and stuff. And then, what was I about to say? Oh, the other thing I thought was really interesting about her, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure if this is still true, but for a really long time, she was doing this as like a second job. And was like completely still working like a 9-to-5 Monday through Friday job as a statistical researcher. So she has this like really dry, and what she feels to be really important. I don't actually know what her work consists of, but like she thinks of it as important, like day job. And then she was like doing this on the side, and her boss like watched her videos, and people knew that she did it. But besides her like nails being nice all the time, it like never really, she's just like these two separate lives she was living, and she was like gaining millions of subscribers on YouTube. And it was just kind of interesting, because it seems like if she's not still working it, she was until at least when she launched her brand. So like until like a year ago, she still was working her day job, which is just very unusual for YouTubers who get that popular. Like usually by the time you're at a million subscribers, you're like, let me quit my job. But it's clear that she loves that, and also loves having like not all of her life and income and stuff be like reliant on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any sort of idea about like what kind of yearly income you're looking at for like a 1 million subscribers YouTube channel?
A lot.
Probably like $3 billion, $5 billion.
But for real, like she definitely has said, I've seen her say that she makes more money on YouTube than she does from her job now. Like,
wow. Okay.
So it's actually kind of, I mean, it's absurd how much YouTubers make, but it's also not that easy to get that many subscribers on YouTube, like, because there's so many people. But yeah, it's wild if you can get that big, like what you can do. But another thing, so besides just enjoying this person and enjoying watching her paint her nails, she's made me aware of some tools that I was not aware of for nail art that have kind of changed my perspective on whether or not I want to do it. The main one being a Peely base coat, which is the empty looking bottle that I was showing you before. So she does this because she redoes her nails so often. But this is a base coat that actually allows you to really, once your nails are dry, to really easily peel off the nail polish you just made without damaging the nail underneath, which I'll be honest is not what happened on these fingers. I actually did use like a long lasting base coat and then picked it off anyway. I played myself completely because I could have put the Peely base on and it would not have hurt my nails, but it kind of did damage them a little bit. So that's on me. I'm just a picker. I painted my nails real nice and then I picked 3 of them off. So that's the end of that story.
Well, I feel like that's a good thing for you for the Peely base.
Yeah.
Is that you can enjoy picking your nails with guilt free.
Yeah, that was the idea. But then I was like, oh, I'm probably going to want to keep this color on, so I just won't use that. And then I did it anyway. I'm going to show you some. So I bought some of her stuff from Holo Taco. So I thought I'd show you guys the stuff because it's also like the best quality nail polish I've ever owned, I'm pretty sure. And just based on the way it went on and the way that it's lasted. So this is the long-lasting base coat. It's blue for some reason.
Pretty.
Yeah. And then...
Because blue lasts longer.
And then she also makes this thing called a smoothing base, which is for nails that are like bumpy or like, just not
nails
bumpy.
Nails that have been picked.
Yeah.
To death.
Have lines.
For a random example.
Yeah, I have like a ridge on this one. Like my thumbs are always horrible. So like this helps to make it just so it looks a little bit smoother in the final thing. I've never even heard of that. So another thing is I've always been so bad at painting my right hand that it was like, what is the fucking point? And I certainly still am, but something that she uses...
Just because left hand bad?
Huh?
Just because left hand is incompetent?
Yeah, left hand bad. So... But she sells this product and has used this product a lot in her videos called a protective peel, which is basically like a liquid latex, essentially, that you paint around your nail, and then while it's drying, you can peel it off, and then you don't have it all over your fucking fingers like I always do. So it was pretty successful. I mean, this one I've already picked, and I know they're kind of blurry, but it was pretty successful.
And it gives you something else to pick, which is fun.
Mm-hmm, exactly. So there's a lot of stuff that's like it's okay to pick and it's correct to pick in this line, which I love about it. And then,
they're really marketing to you.
Yeah. And the other thing is like, so Christine being who she is, of course, the first thing that she came out with were 3 different types of hollow top coats. But then every new line that she's come out with, which there's like 5 different lines now, have been very fun and very interesting for your nails, because that's like her whole thing, right? Like she's not going to come out with boring colors. So the one that you're talking about that was color shifting, that's from her new line. Yeah. This one's called Cat's Evasions. This is what I have on this hand, except for the ring finger on these fingers.
I love it because it depends, from the webcam view. Depending on how you're holding your hand, it looks like a deep purple or green or gold or both. Yeah. Like in some lights, it'll look like it's half
like
and
that,
half.
It's like that Toyota color.
Yeah. Yeah. She has like a line of like 5 of these, which are really cool. And they look really great underneath her other like top coats. And then I got this, which is she calls unicorn skin, which you really cannot tell anything about it from the...
I'd say some pink and shimmy. I'm sorry.
What a terrible name. Was that what you were going to say, Erin?
I was fine with it. I'm really still very much stuck on the Toyota color. I'm sorry. Like Hannah just was like, about? Yeah, exactly, and moved on.
Yeah, there's like a famous. There's like a famous.
I'm gonna like Google famous Toyota color.
I feel like maybe it's not famous. Maybe it's just a color that our mom had a car in when we were young.
Did she?
It's famous. It's famous.
Like your famous Toyota color.
I feel like it's like a reference point I've had with multiple people.
Was it your 2 siblings and your parents?
Okay, the pearlescent paint job on a Toyota supercar is one of the examples on the iridescence Wikipedia.
Yeah, if you search color shifting Toyota, you get some fun results.
Okay.
So, yeah, it is.
I just never heard of it. Blizzard Pearl, is that right?
Huh?
Blizzard Pearl? Wait, color changing Toyota?
What are you saying?
I guess it's not that.
And then search images.
Okay. Do I type images or do I just click color changing Toyota? Okay, I'm not seeing the same thing you're seeing. Okay. But I'm seeing wraps.
Yeah, these are wraps.
Yeah, like these seems like these exist for any. Maybe what is wrong with me? Maybe.
What is wrong with me?
Maybe what's wrong with me? Maybe.
I apologize for the click clacks on my keyboard.
Love that self-reflection. I'm loving it.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how she managed to I'm interested to look into the Holo Taco brand is so well done. The product is really good, and also the packaging is really good. They got it to me really quickly, even in this pandemic situation. It was like, her boxes are fun, so they have limited edition ones with every new line, but this is the box that it came in. It had a hollow, can't see myself. It had a hollow, sticker here holding it closed, and then it's like one of these boxes and it says "Hollow, it's me" on the inside of it. And like they always the special ones have like special things on the inside where the "Hollow, it's me" is, and it's just like the branding is really good and everything, and that's why I feel like she must have left her job at this point. Either that or she's like working with an established brand, but they're doing it as a sub brand. But like usually, like I've done those types of deals before in my working life, and usually those brands are not as well cared for as the main brand that a company does. They'll like give them like a side website and maybe like a couple people on it, but they're not going to like invest a whole lot of creative into it. But this one really clearly has a lot of her heart and soul in it. I just have to imagine that she's got some partners helping her with like sourcing and stuff like that. And, you know, my product manager brain wants to learn more about it, but,
you should be her product manager.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Man, that would be really cool, Hannah, to like for you someday if that's what you wanted to do, that sort of stuff for, YouTubers or like cool creatives.
Or me.
Like that. Or Ben.
Yeah.
Hey Ben, serious question. Have you ever like been interested or have done like painting your nails? Is that something that ever like piqued your interest?
Not really.
It's fun.
Cool.
I would. I don't know. Painted nails are cool.
Fuck around and find out. Because I know some dudes who like would be into it and don't do it for a variety of reasons. I don't like the way it feels on my fingers. Find it.
Oh, are you asking like if it's something I've been interested in but like felt weird about?
No. I was just wondering. Well, maybe. I guess I was just wondering if that's something that you were ever like, oh, that seems cool, I want to try it, or if you're like, nah, no interest whatsoever.
Yeah, kind of the latter.
Yeah.
But I think
I don't
it's
have
cool
good nails for it, number one. I think it's really cool when guys do it. I'd like to see it, more of that happening, and have been.
Mm-hmm.
But
me same.
I feel like Brian David Gilbert often paints his nails.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Travis McElroy, of course.
Mm-hmm. So that's I think she's pretty cool. I can see how she's not everybody's cup of tea necessarily, but and she loves tea. But like she did recently did a Q&A where she was sat in her backyard in a kiddie pool and steeped herself in tea and did a Q&A, and that was like the whole video. She's done 3 of those, but the other 2 were in her bathtub.
All with the tea.
Yeah, one of them was with hot tea, and then the second one was with iced tea, and she was sweating, like, visibly, like, sheathed in sweat on camera when she was in the hot bath, and then she was like, her boyfriend came in midway through the iced tea one because it was just cold water, and just dumped ice in there with her. Yeah. And then they got smart and did the 3rd one outside. But
nice.
Yeah. But yeah, they're
that
just
sounds
fun.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Those Canadians, they get up to all sorts of crazy stuff.
Those silly Canadians. So yeah, I would recommend if you're looking for like a fun but soothing watch. She often has cats in her background. Check out Simply Nailogical.
Like fun butt soothing.
Fun butt soothing.
Like B-U-T-T, like soothing your butt.
Soothe your fun butt. So that's
nice.
it. The end.
Nice. Good one.
Thank you. All right, so let's do homework. Erin,
me?
What's your homework? Yeah.
My homework is to, number 1, check out Voctave. They are just an incredible group of musicians, and I really love them and admire the work that they do. And check out their YouTube channel, has a bunch of great videos. And then once you fall in love with those, check out, what's her face? Tara Simon Studios.
Tara.
Did
you say Sarah or Tara? I always heard you.
Tara Simon Studios. Well, who knows what I said then? But what I meant to say was Tara Simon Studios.
So Sarah Timon Studios.
Sarah Timon Studios. Review-dios, the videos. And I would recommend watching them in chronological order because it's really a really fun progression. And it's not that much time elapses. And they're all from like 2018, 2019. So
just to make it really clear, watch the Sarah Timon Studios reactions to the Octaves, Disness, Princey, Medley.
That's the way.
Okay. Got it.
And that's all. I know social media, so don't ask. Stop asking.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm making memes, but not social media.
That's right.
Ben, what's your homework?
Watch Adventure Time. I said it 5 months ago, and what did you do? Not watch it? Come on. Watch it now. And my Twitter is nicely proved Ben. My Twitch is Greg.
Cocaine.
It's cocaine. Cocaine. My
Cocaine
homework
Greg.
is do cocaine.
If you please.
My homework is I'm going to put some videos of various types of things that Simply Nailogical makes in the links in the description, or if you're listening on Apple, you probably have to go to the website to see them. Another thing I wanted to say about Simply or Christine, which I forgot, is that she does beautiful, like, filming work on nail polish, not just the painting, but like especially when she's like launching a new collection, she does like the things where she like makes puddles of polish and like films all the different like angles or films it coming over the top, or like I really enjoy watching that part as well. That's especially soothing. So I really like to watch her launch videos for her line whenever she launches a new product line. Even if I'm not that interested in the product, I just like to watch her like doing all these like different swatch testing and all the videos that she takes, like close-ups, like really macro close-ups on the nail polish and stuff. It's just fun to watch. So I'm going to link some of those as well. That's why I mention it. Other than that, I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Anthropology. I have another podcast called So Dreamy. We talk about dreams like we did earlier in this episode, if I leave that part in, which I probably will. And are you guys still there? Okay, you're very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're so quiet. Okay.
We're just letting you talk. Oh my god, we don't let you talk and you're like, let me talk! And then we let you talk and you're like, are you there?
I don't remember. Anyway.
Can't win with you.
Also, somebody was like in my front yard, so I was trying to like understand why.
Yeah. Oh my god.
From here?
That happened the other day. I had a meeting, and like 2 minutes before the meeting started, someone parked their car right in front of my house, and they were just sitting there in their car. And Ian wouldn't help because apparently whenever anybody does that and he notices, I'm just like, people are allowed to be in the street. It's not against the law. And so he wouldn't keep an eye on them for me. So,
wow.
Yeah. So anyway.
Rude.
Yeah, we're doing great. So, if you want to call us and leave us a voicemail, tell us about your obsession this week. You can do that at 774-326-0420.
Blaze it.
Blaze it.
Don't dial blaze it.
Do not dial blaze it.
You can find...
I just don't know how we can make that more clear.
Just don't do it. You don't want to know what's there.
We know you're about to. Don't fucking do it.
That must be why we never get voicemails. Everybody keeps forgetting.
Dial blaze
Don't dial blaze it. You can follow us or find us on Twitter at 2broadpod. You can find us on Instagram at way2broad. You can email us at way2broad@gmail.com. And if you missed any of all of that, or if you need to find the links, you can find it all at way2broad.com for anything you want. earnben.com for anything you need, maxfun.org for a dog on a boat, and that's it. So thanks for listening, and the podcast candles are now extinguished.
I did it. Goodbye. Oh, it smells so good.
I'm gonna go repaint
Goodbye.
my naked nails. Bye.